Yo, yo, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin', what's good, what's good? What's going on? It's your boy, mr.locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I wanted to do this real quick, because I was like, I get a lot of guys, they hit me up, and they want to know how to have sex with lots of women, right? Dudes always asking me this question. And so, this video right here, first and foremost, is not for the people who, are, you guys out there that give a lot of excuses as to why you don't want to deal with women. This video is not for you. For all you guys who are on your purpose and, trying to get your money up to get women, this video is not for you. You understand? All you guys who are, acting like you don't want women, this is not for you. All you guys who actually want a woman, but you might just want a little girlfriend here or there. You might want a wife or one girlfriend, right? This video really isn't for you, okay? It's not really for you. So this video right here, though, this video is for the dudes out there who really want to get it in, who really want to know how to, sleep with a lot of different women, you understand, on a consistent basis. What up, Chanel, was popping? This is for the this is for the guys who want to be able to sleep with a lot of different women on a consistent basis. So if this is not you, it's not the video for you, right? So I wanted to say that, off top. Now, what you have to understand is this, is that there's only one way to do this. Only one way. And I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. This is, stuff that I've done over the years to get it cracking, because again, a lot of guys want to know how I do this. What up, Wanderson? No, it's not going to Brazil, bro. and I'm not talking about no tricking in this video, right? But if you're the type of guy, right, who wants to sleep with a lot of different women on a consistent basis, right? The only thing you need to do is you have to pursue women. No ifs, ands, or buts. Period. What up, Duke? What's popping? Lottery Guru, what's going on? You understand? What up, Cheese Guy? What's going on? Post Roar was popping. But yeah, the only thing that you need to do is pursue. Now let's talk about the difference between pursuing and chasing. See, chasing is when a chick is not really cooperating, really feeling you, and you got to call her up, hit her up. She's flaking. Shit's not really popping off, and you keep trying to get at her. That's chasing. Pursuing is you actively trying to make something happen with a woman who's basically cooperating with you, right? But you have to take action. See, a lot of guys, they think if they sit around and chill and wait and hang out and just, kick their feet up, that they're going to get a lot of women trying to come at them. Excuse me. They think they're going to just get a lot of women to come at them. So a lot of dudes who's caught up on the whole choosing signals thing and all that, they think that they're going to be able to get a large number of women to just make it happen with them. Now, this is the thing. If you're the type of guy who sits around and who waits for women to come to them, what up, AT? Right? Can you actually get women that way? Of course. If you chill and you wait around for women to come to you, right, you can still get women, but it's going to be a smaller frequency of women that you're going to be getting. See, what I'm talking about is being able to sleep with lots of different women on a consistent basis. So let's say something like let's say you're sleeping with, I don't know, let's say 2 to 3 new women a week. I'm talking about shit like that. You understand? Now again, if you're not that type of guy, this video is not for you. But I'm talking about, and that's light. I'm talking about 2 to 3 different women a week, right? And then when you get, a certain amount of women, You might rotate those girls, so you might not have a different woman. You might not have, a new woman every week, but it'll be somebody different. You understand? You'll switch her around or whatever. You understand? So now, this is what I'm actually talking about in this video, is getting in a situation where you're able to get those type of women. And the only way you're going to be able to get those type of women is you have to be pursuing. You understand? You have to actively pursue. You can't sit around and wait for the chicks to come to you. You can't sit around and wait for choosing signals. You have to actively pursue, meaning you have to actually go out there and talk. You have to go out there and interact. Even if you're doing shit online, if you're trying to hit up chicks on Instagram or whatever, you have to actively DM them. They're not just gonna roll into your inbox and hit you up, right? If you're on Tinder, you gotta swipe. You gotta do a whole bunch of shit. And you gotta send messages. You gotta set up times to meet up. You understand? So, Doogie said, how many women would you have to talk to smash 2 to 3 a week? Well, that's the thing. You're gonna have to talk to a lot of women. See, it's the numbers game. It's you pursuing on a consistent basis and talking to a lot of different women. Now, the tighter your game is, right, the less women you're gonna have to talk to, but it's still gonna be a numbers game. Because see, this is the thing that guys gotta understand, right? If you're waiting around for women to come to you, meaning when I say come to you, I'm talking about anything from just choosing signals to a chick actually approaching you, right? Which hardly ever happens. But let's just say from a chick throwing you choosing signals to a chick actually approaching you. What happens is that for the average dude, for most dudes, they might get that maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, if that much, a chick choosing them. And a chick actually approaching them, they might get that fucking, once every 6 months or never. You understand what I'm saying? Some dudes will never have a chick approaching them. Right now, there's a small percentage of guys who are going to have women approaching them on a consistent basis. And it's a super, 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 super small percentage. You understand? Super small percentage. Hold on, you saying it's buffering? Can you guys see me? Let me know if you guys can see me. I don't want to keep spinning the game if you motherfuckers can't see me out this motherfucker. Let me know if y'all can see me. Let me know if y'all can see me and hear me. So I do not want to spit this shit and niggas can't see what the fuck I'm talking about. You understand? But yeah, listen, I'm telling you, you guys have to go out there and pursue. There's no other way around this. See, look at it this way. Whether or not you're waiting for women to come to you, or if you are, let's say, going out there pursuing women, you're going to have to go through the same process. So what do I mean by you go through the same process? So if you're a dude who's waiting for choosing signals or waiting for a girl to come to you, or you going to approach a woman, you're going to have to go through the same process. So what is the same process? All right, so all things I say you can see me. That's what's up. So you're going to go through the same process. What does that mean? That means that any woman you deal with, right? Listen to what I'm about to say. Any woman you deal with, I don't care how you met her. I don't care how the situation got to where it was. I don't care if you met this chick online, if you met her in the street, if she fucking approached you, if you approached her, whatever. Any woman that you meet, right? There is no guarantee that you're going to have sex with this woman. I don't care how you met her. Say it again. Any woman you deal with, any woman you meet, there is no guarantee that you're going to have sex with her. I don't care if you approach her in the street, got a number. I don't care if this chick was throwing choosing signals and went over. I don't care if this chick damn near chased you down the block and said, oh my God, you're so sexy. I want to get with you. Here's my number. There's no guarantee that you're going to have sex with her. Now, with that being said, where there's no guarantee that you're going to have sex with her, right? Let's say you're waiting for choosing signals. So we'll just go with choosing signals. Let's say you're waiting for choosing signals, and you get one chick a week that's throwing you choosing signals, right? That means that's only 4 women a month. Versus, let's say if you approached, I don't know, let's say you approached 25 women a week. So that's 4 women a week, 4 women a month, from choosing signals, and 25 women a week from approaching. That's 100 women versus 4 women, right? 100 women versus 4 women. So what happens is with those 4 women, there's still no guarantee you're gonna fuck. So now, I would rather have 100, situations that could go down, meaning like 100 chicks that I can engage with, versus just waiting for 4. Because remember, guys are thinking that the choosing signal means that it's automatic, that the stuff's gonna pop off. You understand what I'm saying? What you have to understand is that it's not automatic and it's not guaranteed. So what happens is that when you up your numbers by approaching, right, you create the situations for where it's more likely you're going to get it. So if you're trying to have sex with hundreds of women and deal with a bunch of girls, you have to pursue. You have to pursue. It's again, like I said, if you're the type of guy who just wants one girlfriend, this video is not for you. If you're the type of guy who just wants a chick here and there, then yeah, you could probably wait. Now this is the problem with that also, is that not only is it not guaranteed, right? Not only is it not guaranteed that you're gonna have sex with this girl who you're waiting for the choosing signals, it's also not guaranteed that the girl that's giving you the choosing signal is a girl that you like, that you're attracted to. You understand what I'm saying? So you can get a bunch of choosing signals all month from chicks who you're not attracted to. And so what happens is that when you're waiting for chicks, you're slowing down the process of you being able to get multiple women on a consistent basis. Remember, I'm talking about multiple women on a consistent basis. Not you waiting around. You probably get a chick here and there. You just waiting for a chance to happen. You understand? And then you're waiting for a chick who's decent enough to show you some attention, and then you jump on that out of necessity. You see what I'm saying? See, what you have to understand is this. Most men will never, hear my words, most men will never be in a situation where they're able to have sex with multiple women if they're just waiting around for choosing signals. You understand? You understand? So this is what I'm saying. So in order for you to have sex with multiple women on a consistent basis, you have to pursue. Have to. And when I say pursue, that means cold approach. I know Steve don't like the term cold approach, but you got a cold approach. You understand? You have to actively hit up the chicks in the DMs on Instagram. You have to swipe right on women and message them. You understand? Iceberg, you said, isn't the average man's body count 7? I've heard that too. But see, if that's the case, that's the reason why the average man's body count is 7. Because most dudes don't like to pursue. Most dudes sort of take what they can get. So if they see a woman who is decent, maybe in their class at school or some shit, or a girl from around their way is decent, they're like, all right, well, let me fuck with her so I don't have to deal with the rejection of trying to get the girl I really want. You see what I'm saying? So that will happen also. But again, the only way, the one and only way for you, I'm gonna say it again, to have sex with different women on a consistent basis is you have to pursue. It's not going to happen if you're waiting around. And see, What guys have to understand is this. When you hear the term women choose men, right? It doesn't mean that you're sitting around waiting for choosing signals. It means that you can go and pursue what you should do, women, right? And what's going to happen is that through that pursuit, you're going to find women who are feeling you. Because sometimes what'll happen is you're going to walk past a girl who's not looking at you at all, who's not paying you any attention. And that could have been the girl who wants to fuck with you. But you didn't know that because you didn't approach her. You understand? Every girl that wants to get with you is not going to give you a signal, because a lot of times they might not even notice you or see you within that specific situation. They'll be in their phone, they're up there talking to their friend or something like that. They're in space. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be a thing where a woman is always stopped in her tracks when you're walking around or you're doing your thing. People are in their own worlds. You understand what I'm saying? People are in their own worlds. Iceberg, you said you think no one takes action because of lack of education of the game. Even in this space, very few people talk about the numbers game. Exactly. That's facts. That's facts. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, the only way you can do this is you have to pursue on a consistent basis. You waiting around, or you waiting for choosing signals or whatever. Again, like I said, you can get a girl here and there. But again, like I said, this video is for the guys who want to have sex on a consistent basis with different women. You understand what I'm saying? I'll say it again. Have sex on a consistent. What do I mean by consistent? I mean that every week you got a new chick coming through that you can smash, that you have the option to smash. Now, it doesn't mean you have to do it. And now let me say this one thing too, before I forget, because it's on my mind right now, right? I want to say this one thing, because having sex with a lot of different women is overrated and it's awesome at the same time. I'll say it again. Having sex with a lot of different women on a consistent basis is overrated and it's awesome at the same time. Now, what does that mean, Mr. Locario? That it's awesome and overrated at the same time? It's overrated because when you start doing it a lot, you realize that it's not that big of a deal. Like, it don't really mean anything. It's not like it's cool, but it's not everything you thought it might have been cracked up to be in a lot of cases, right? So that's what you start to notice. But it's awesome, though, because when you're doing it, it's fucking fun. You understand what I'm saying? It's fun. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you it ain't fun. You know what I mean? It is fun as hell. It's the high of interacting with a new chick that you're sexually attracted to, or she's sexually attracted to you. It's freaking beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. A lot of you say, do I do one-on-one boot camps? Nah, I do one-on-one coaching sessions. But you know, once this COVID shit really, really dies down and shit start really opening back up, there's a lot of shit I'm gonna be doing. As far as, like, you know, taking dudes out, giving them that game, you know what I'm saying? I gotta start doing that shit more. You understand? But what I'm trying to tell you guys is this, is that you have to pursue. It's a numbers game, right? And that is the only way. Now, again, you got to have game. You got to have a mouthpiece. You got to know how to talk to women. You know, you having a good appearance, you being confident, right? You having that good mouthpiece, that's going to help, you know, with the numbers game. right? But understand that there is no way for you to have sex on a consistent basis with different women if you're not out here pursuing. You understand? You have to actively be out here doing it. You have to actively be out here doing it. You said, what advice do you have for a guy who does not have a social circle? Well, you don't need a social circle. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need a social circle in order to get chicks. Now, you can use a social circle to fuck with certain chicks in that social circle, but you don't need it. And also, too, truth be told, a lot of times the social circle can be limiting also. You understand? Because if you fuck with, and it also depends on what the social circle is. Because if you fuck with one chick in your social circle, everybody else in that social circle knows you fucking with that chick, right? Then it's in certain situations, it might be hard to fuck with other women in that social circle. Now, if you're in a social circle where, you know, you just hooking up and doing your thing, and they know it ain't nothing serious, and the other girls just get down like that, then it's cool. But I wouldn't rely on the social circle. Social circle shit is like, you know, some side shit. That should not be your main situation. You understand? John Mikey said, Locario, when you talk to hundreds of beautiful women, you eventually get the ones that you like, right? Well, this is the thing. If you talk to 100 women that you think are hot, think are sexy, whatever it is, and you get 3 of them, guess what? You got 3 hot women. You see what I'm saying? But dudes is too scared to make that happen. You understand? Dudes is too scared to make that happen. But again, you have to pursue. You have to. You got to pursue. This is what I want guys to really get out of what I'm saying here, is that if you want multiple chicks on a consistent basis, you have to pursue. Period. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Listen, I've been with hundreds of fucking women, bro. Hundreds. Right? Now, it ain't about the whole, you know, looks and money and status and all that other crazy shit, because, you know, even though I've had women who were like, oh, you're handsome and, you know, you look this way and that way, right? I've gotten certain women who were sexually attracted to me because of my looks, right? But that's a super, super small percentage of me just getting some, you know, ass off of a chick, you know, off of the looks. Like, if I had to estimate at this point, it'll have to be, I'll probably say like at this point, it's got to be at least about 200 something women that I slept with in my life. You understand what I'm saying? At this point, I stopped counting after 100. You understand what I'm saying? But estimate around like 200 at this point, right? Now, none of these women were fucking with me because I had money, because most of the time I was broke, right? Now, it wasn't just because of my looks, because there were certain women who basically was like, oh, you're handsome, you're this and you're that, and I still didn't even get to fuck them. You understand what I'm saying? Right? But one of the main things that made it to where I was able to do it is that I would pursue, that I would approach, that I would go and talk to the woman. I'm not sitting there waiting. You understand? Waiting does not yield you consistent results. You understand? Waiting does not yield you consistent results. I'm trying to tell you guys this. It does not. Period. It doesn't. I know dudes would like to think it does, because think about it this way. What has waiting done for you at this point? Are chicks knocking on your door? Are they running up to you like crazy? And again, you can even ask dudes who, you know, dudes that consider like, you know, the most good looking dude or whatever, they still not getting chicks knocking down their door like crazy. Like I said, they'll get chicks here and there checking them out and all that other stuff, but they're not making it happen on a consistent basis. Listen, there was a show called How I Met Your Mother. I'm sure some of y'all know about that show, right? And in that show, there was a character named Barney Stinson, and he was one of these dudes that was like, out there picking up chicks and all this other shit, right? He had this thing where he called the perfect week. I think I talked about this before. He had a thing called the perfect week where he would smash a new chick every week. I mean, every day of the week. Right? Now, you don't got to go that extreme. But what I'm saying is this, is that if you are the type of guy who wants consistent sex or the option to have consistent sex, on a continuous basis or whatever, there's no way to do it but pursuing. You understand? There's no way. You understand? Because what happens is this. The amount of women, let's say you are a guy that a good amount of women think is attractive, right? Usually what'll happen is you'll have, let's say you walk into a place and 100 women, right? Let's say maybe 8 of those women think that you are attractive. And out of those 8 women, let's say, 6 of them are throwing you choosing signals, right? And then out of those 6, let's say 1 of them approach you. Now, like I said earlier, there's no guarantee that you're going to have sex with anybody that you talk to or deal with. So you got all that shit popping off, right? But there's still no guarantee that you're going to actually, have sex with these chicks. So what happens is that you're lowering the chances of you being able to fuck with the women because you're not actively pursuing. You're just sitting there waiting. So again, you could get a girl here and there, but you're basically like this. Your body count is going to be low. Now, if you're cool with that, that's cool. Again, like I said at the beginning of this video, it's not for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. Some dudes just want to get a girlfriend and call it a fucking day. I get it. But I got a lot of guys that's hitting me up and they're like, yo, how do you fuck with all these different chicks? And I'm trying to tell you, you have to pursue. None of that choosing signal shit is going to work for you. I'm sorry. It's not going to work for you. It's not going to work. I'm trying to tell you. Because see, if it worked, you would not be listening to me right now. If that's all you need, none of y'all would be listening to me right now. You just post up. You would sit just like I'm sitting on this bench. You would just post up, sit here, kick back, chill, relax, right? You just be chilling, relaxing, kicking your feet up, and just wait for the chicks to approach you. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. You have to fucking pursue. You have to approach. You have to hit these chicks up in their DMs. You have to fucking be active in this shit in order for shit to go down. Listen, there's times where I've had to schedule seeing women like 2 weeks down the line because I didn't have any fucking I didn't have any what's the word? I didn't have any time. I had no time. Because I had my schedule filled up with a bunch of other shit I was doing and other women I was doing. You understand? AT said I got the Michael Jackson thriller jacket on. Facts. I'm about to go meet up with April in a minute. He said, how do you pursue a girl who's in a group? Well, go to badboymembership.com. I have a whole program called How to Approach Groups of Women. So I break that shit down heavy. You understand? I break it down. But this is what I'm saying. You got to pursue them. I really want to drill this in guys' heads. Now, again, like I said, if you want one girlfriend, if you just want a girl that you can settle down with, then everything that I'm talking about, you ain't gotta do this like crazy like this. But if you want consistent sex from different women, you have to pursue. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way around it. There's no exceptions. No exceptions. None. Again, like I said, even if you getting chicks on an online dating site, you gotta pursue. Swipe right on a bunch of chicks and send them messages. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. Like, because trust me, I would love it to where, you could just fucking come outside, post up like this and chill, and the chicks just be rolling up like crazy, talking about, hey, what's up? How you doing? What's your name? Yeah, I just came over. They're not doing that. And again, if they were doing that, I would not exist, meaning Mr. Locario would not exist. None of these dating coaches would exist. You understand what I'm saying? If dudes could just chill, post up, and chicks was just pursuing and throwing choosing signals like crazy, us coaches would not exist. You said actually they can if you had a dog with you. Hilarious. That's funny. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is, this shit is some real shit. You guys got to put in some work. The work has to be put in. Period. You feel me? So what's going on in the chat, people? What is popping in the chat? Let me start walking over there. What is popping in the chat? Man. John Tim, you said, how should your vibe be when at party with girls? What are you talking about? Bro, when you at a party, you just having fun, talking to them, flirting, shooting the shit. It ain't nothing difficult. You understand? You gotta feel that vibe out. You got to feel the vibe, people. You know what I'm saying? You said, what's your opinion on white women for us brothers? Bro, go fuck with you a white woman. Both of my women is white. You understand what I'm saying? I fuck with white chicks, black chicks, Asian chicks. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? As long as the chick is hot to me and she's cooperative, we good. I don't care what color she is. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what color she is. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. So again, when you guys got chicks, throwing you choosing signals and all of this stuff, that's cool. Take advantage of that shit. But that is not a good strategy to be able to get multiple women. It's not a good strategy. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. It is not a good strategy. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, I'm about to head up out of here. And I will holler at y'all later. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What else you got going on? So yeah, on Friday, make sure you guys, check out the live stream on Friday. And I will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.